Hello Cancer, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and we are doing your October reading today. I've got the Wonderland Tarot, and I've got the Rune Magic deck, and I've got the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Wow. As always, this is a general reading for a general Cancer audience. So it's not the same as a one-to-one reading. It might really resonate with you, or it might resonate here and there. I try to give a lot of examples of how the energy might play out for you. But please take what resonates and just leave the rest for another Cancer. I invite you to check out the videos for all of your major astrological placements. So your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, those tend to be the most helpful. Okay. Let's get your rune card. We are getting a lot of repeats on the runes this month. There's your Wisdom of the Oracle. Loyal Heart. Oh. Okay, so looking at your rune first, Othala is the rune of legacy and inheritance. So this is typically in terms of family inheritance. This can be specifically property or financial, like a will, or financial inheritance like that. But it can sometimes be something like red hair, or stubbornness, or heart disease, alcoholism. So when I see this card come up, sometimes something like stubbornness, which can be a family trait or a family legacy, can be playing into some of the other issues that the tarot is speaking to. Or for those people who have medical concerns. Now, I am not a medical doctor. I cannot give medical advice, but if you have medical concerns, especially with regards to any inherited family stuff, please, by all means, see a medical professional. I have to say that. But this can also come up in times when we are thinking about our legacy, like what we are doing in terms of our career to create our own legacy, and what we might be doing to pass on a legacy to our children. It could be like that too. Or what we're just doing for our own legacy, what we're doing to build a security for our own future, or maybe looking at how we're setting up our own selves for retirement, something like that. These are some of the themes with this particular rune. I'll leave that there for a moment as we look at our other card here, the Loyal Heart, which is the Oracle card. Now, Loyal Heart is about loyalty. It looks here in the artwork like it might be speaking to a romantic relationship, but this card is actually about loyalty in all the ways loyalty can show up in our lives. It can speak to a romantic relationship and how being loyal to another person who is loyal to us can be really magical, right? can be really satisfying, a really satisfying part of the human experience. But it can also speak to the loyalty in our friendships, how being a loyal friend to a loyal friend is a beautiful part of the human experience, how being loyal to your career ambitions can pay off, after like really committing to a particular career, especially one that doesn't have great odds or has challenging odds, can eventually pay off, then can be so satisfying when you finally reap the rewards after paying your dues, as it were. So that's the themes that are involved with this particular card. So especially when we see Othala paired with Loyal Heart, I'm tempted to think we might be looking at how being loyal to your career or to practical endeavors can contribute to security or maybe inheritance or to your legacy, something like that. Let's see if the tarot backs that up. So in October, for the first week, or the first column here, we have the Knight of Cups paired with the Queen of Wands. Now, sometimes I read court cards as people cards, and I would definitely read the Queen of Wands as a potential person card, someone who is not you, outside of you, potentially. Someone who might be like an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Someone who doesn't mind being the center of attention, or even if she claims she's not a diva, who certainly can be a focus of attention at times. She can be a boss type or a mom type, someone who might even be in the arts or an actress or seem like an actress. She can command attention or authority, but she can also be funny or charming, magnetic. She might have something for you, advice. She might have a job. She might be support of some kind. She is paired with the Knight of Cups, which I typically read as someone who has a message that you have to respond to in some fashion. Knights, for me, bring change, and they usually have a message that you have to respond to. It can be an invitation to a job interview, an invitation to, I don't know, like a date or a party or something like that. The suit of cups is typically the suit of our emotional connections. So this night could be bringing you an invitation to a birthday party, or it could be something like a creative endeavor. It could be an invitation to a play or an art show of some kind. Maybe this Queen of Wands wants to go see a show with you, or a party or something like that. For some Cancers, this could be this queen is inviting you to participate in an artistic event or to participate in this function. You know, it could be something like a gig or a job interview or something like that. Take it as it resonates for you. It's going to be different for different Cancers. In the second week, we have the Eight of Cups paired with the Ace of Pentacles. This could be an exciting week for you. Now, the Ace of Pentacles tends to be a new cycle in terms of your practical life. So for some of you, this could very much be a job offer, or in some other way, there's a new beginning in terms of your practical life, your resources, your finances, a piece of property, something like this. This is a new cycle, and Pentacles are a sort of a slower growing area of your life. So you do get to nurture and this area, and you do get to watch it grow. So it could be a new beginning in a career, in a new career path, an education path. If you're getting started in real estate, it could be something along those lines. It could be a new living situation entirely. Whatever this is, it suggests you will have to be letting go or leaving something else. It's paired with the Eight of Cups, which is a card of walking away from something else which has run its course or which no longer serves you. You tend to be walking away from something towards this Ace of Pentacles, which you get to nurture and help encourage this new path or this new seedling to grow. Again, it's not gonna totally blossom in this second week of October. It's a whole new cycle that's opening up, but you'll start this new journey, or you'll start this garden, as it were, in with this new ace. I love this column too. We have the Sun paired with strength, two major arcana cards. The Sun is very much a victory card, and who can deny that your garden, which you're planting here with this this seedling, needs the sun to grow, right? So the sun always indicates clarity, victory, ease, a time when you have more opportunities and more clarity, more yeses. It could even mean a time when you travel to like a sunny location, but you tend to enjoy more positive progress under the sun. That's paired with the Strength card, which is a card that supports confidence, willpower, your access to grace under pressure. That's not to say that you're going to be facing many challenges, because under the influence of the sun, life tends to get a little bit easier. But with the Strength card, we tend to find our voice, and we tend to get better about speaking our truth without being abrasive, or I just don't have another word for it, without being Karen-like. Being able to stick up for ourselves in situations that require it. And in the final column here, we have Temperance with the Tower. Now, this is such an interesting combo, because the Tower can be sudden change, and sometimes when change is sudden, it can feel dramatic or scary. But the change that the Tower introduces is typically change that is needed or warranted. It usually indicates something that has worn out its welcome or no longer serves, is falling away. Similar to the Eight of Cups, but just kind of in a bigger, more expansive way. But this is paired with Temperance, which is a calm, artful, balanced card. So whatever change you experience with the Tower, it's going to feel more like an artful breakthrough, like instead of being dramatic, it's going to feel welcome, maybe even controlled change. I can't think of a better pairing for the Tower card. What an exciting reading. Despite all this change, it feels very much like you're utterly in control. And it's on your terms, and it's about time. So I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. I hope you love your reading. If this has been helpful, I hope you'll consider leaving a like a comment, share, subscribe. In any case, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take good care. Bye for now.